She ain't going nowhere. Let's roll. Dude, before we can do anything, we have to get smoothies. I can't start a video unless I got a fat smoothie in my system. Oh, green light. That means I gotta go. First things first, smoothie. Then we grab the second kayak. Then we get on the road and we head towards San Antonio. This is kind of a interesting video, you guys. I've never been to San Antonio, despite what my camera dude Alex thinks. I'm really excited. We're actually filming this like little two-day series down there, similar to the ATX video that I filmed. God, was that a year ago? Yeah. Probably a year ago. It was a long time, but you guys loved it. The response was insane. So we're doing a very similar outline of that video, but we're doing it in a completely different city, not being, like I said, San Antonio. But I can't even think about that because we need smoothies. Oh my God, I need gas too. I'm flat out on E. I'm glad I looked down. Let's go grab something. You. Cheers. We got one. Oh, cheers to you, bud. To a big send, like a quarter send. We usually do full sends, but we don't have enough time, so we're doing like a quarter send. It's called Island Impact. Excuse me?
Impact.
Excuse me, yeah, it's delicious. It's a part of their Slim Trim line. I'm trying to watch my figure. So, you know, only like 320 calories in this big old honker. It's delicious. Let's go clock some miles now. We got a 4-hour road trip. Cars. Yeah, as you can see, we're taking the big rig on this trip. I haven't used this thing that much, partially because, well, I've got the 4Runner too, and the 4Runner's better on gas for smaller trips. But on big trips, we're gonna be doing some camping, which we are gonna be doing today. This is like a necessity. I love this thing on big hauls, although it does like just suck down gas. It gets like probably solid like 11.5 to the gallon. Real juicy. See you later. Okay, so before we go on this trip, I gotta pick up another kayak because, of course, Alex is gonna be with me, and it just helps to have two yaks the same. Oh my God, what was that? It's like something hit my window. Let me get on the straight shot here, and then I want to play this voice message from my grandfather. But it's really funny. Oh my God, an M8! I've never seen an M8 in person. That's crazy. M8 coupe convertible. I think like they're $130,000. I've never seen. I actually don't even think I've seen an 8 Series in person, let alone an M8. I think those are pretty uncommon. They're so freaking new. Oh, just cut in front of that guy. Sorry. So I got this voice message the other day from a number I don't have saved, and I was like, "Who the hell is this?" Here, let me play it real quick for you guys.
Yes, Jonathan. This is Jimmy. I just saw your house hunting trip, or your cabin hunting trip. And if you expect me to go up there, get number 4. I spent 5 years of my life with no indoor water, no electricity, no central plumbing, and it's, you can live with it. I mean, you're not that big of a wuss. So anyhow, if you want to call me back, I would appreciate it.
All right, so just a little context there. That was my grandfather. He's hilarious. This guy's been all over. He's done so much. I didn't know this about him, but I guess he lived, what do you say, he lived 5 years without water, plumbing, basically lived off the grid from what it sounds like. He did live up in Alaska, so I think that's what he was referring to. But anyway, I haven't talked to him in a long time. I don't really talk to my grandparents that much. Thankfully, my grandparents are still alive, so, you know, I get a chance to see them and visit them and talk to them every now and then. But I've not talked to my grandpa Jimmy in quite some time, and he calls me and he's like, "What do you say? If you expect me to come up there, you better get option number 4."
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Option number 4 was the one with 140 acres, by the way, guys, and it was the one that had like, it was pretty rough living. So
he basically told you.
Basically, I'm a big bitch if I don't buy number 4, and that's my grandfather saying that. So, but he's hardcore. He's like a no bullshit kind of guy. Yeah, I should probably give him a call throughout the road trip today, just to kind of say hey to him, because it has been a second, and that call was also like 2 days ago, and I just listened to this today. So yeah, shout out to Grandpa Jimmy. He's hilarious, man. What a legend. Oh, I'm gonna be a pansy.
Yes, you are.
I'm gonna be a pansy.
You're gonna be a big old wuss.
Yep. I mean, we're here. Let's go grab a kayak. Unfortunately, we don't have that many kayaks, you know, it's a shame. We don't really have too much to take from. Oh wait, just kidding. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 kayaks.
M's in my bank account.
Yeah, 8 M's in my bank account. 8 kayaks in my garage. This isn't our kayak, it's a Guggen Squad kayak, but it's not our personal kayak.
Well, you know why not? I mean,
It's really dirty. You sure? This one's actually in better shape. It probably has only been used once or twice, let's be honest. Let me just adjust these seats real quick. Oh yeah. Damn, son, you're looking good. You want this cup holder? You want the push pull? No, you don't need that push pull. You don't need that shit. That's what these are for. These are way more useful.
Well, that sticks in the ground.
You're getting the carbon fiber one. Yeah, you got the carbon fiber package on your Yak. It's like getting the carbon fiber package on your M8, only it's not $13,000. There we go. I mean, I think we're ready. We should just call this our kayak from now on. Just trade it. The Army tan looks way more appealing. I'm excited for this trip. You looking forward to it? As am I. I haven't really done one of these kind of like big-ish type documentary style videos in quite some time. And although fishing videos aren't doing so hot on YouTube right now, I figured this would be kind of a nice change of pace. It's something I like doing, you know, I like filming some more creative stuff. Well, at least he likes to film more creative stuff and I like to document it. So I'm not filming this one. But also, one thing I want to mention today too that we're going to do in today's video is we're going to do a little bit of camping on the side of the road. A part of this trip is to save money, even though we started the trip off by buying a $6 smoothie. Really, trust me, we are trying to save money. So throughout today's video, we're going to prep up for a little camping session tonight because we want to keep this trip on a budget. That's why I bought the big rig, is so we don't have to go and get a hotel tonight. But the only problem is I don't really know where we should camp. So we might have to get a little creative in that sense. But other than that, we're good to go. We got the 2 kayaks now. We can now leave from Denton down to San Antonio, and I think that drive clocks in right around 5.5 hours. It's kind of a haul, but it's gonna be worth it. So yeah, I'm gonna get this dirty bird up on the trailer and we should be good to go. Make a trip out of it, I'm excited. Imagine I just like smoked my shin. That's the end of the trip, just like that. Ah, dude, Jesus Christ, dude. I had it under control. Oh, that hurts so bad.
I'm sorry, man.
Can't tell if I'm a big bitch or if that actually did hurt. Grandpa Jimmy thinks I'm a pansy. Guy lived 5 years. I want to know more about that story. I'm gonna give him a call, figure out what actually went down, and get to the bottom of that. I'm gonna grab some baits before we leave, and then we're out of here. We out of here. I think I'm supposed to tell someone when I take these, but I'm just so incredibly lazy. I can't do it. New money, good color, not what I'm after. Canadian craw. I've never fished San Antonio. Like I said, I've never been, so I'm not really sure exactly what I need to bring with me, but I'm just gonna bring an assortment of stuff and then we'll go from there. I think this is good. Let's roll out. Oh, I do want to grab one of these. That I could see actually working really good where we're fishing tomorrow. That's the color. That I think is probably the coolest design in this whole boat. The fact that there's a mid-step. It's like so funny, like boat companies would call this a technological advancement, but why does this shit not come standard on all boats? Like a nice little step. This is a nice boat, Rob, if you're watching this. I like your boat, it's really nice. Oh, look at these steps. To get on my trailer, to like do stuff in the mid part of my boat, I gotta like step on the actual frame and then like, I gotta like lean over. That's really nice. What else is cool about this boat? The fact that it's $80,000, I guess that's pretty cool. It's got a bunch of buttons. Honestly, looks like the inside of a Lamborghini Huracan. Honestly, I was gonna say probably about a third of the price, but it's probably not that far off of like a used Huracan. Yeah, tons of little steps on here. It's so funny. The boat itself is like really luxurious, but what I'm tripping over is the steps. Leave a little dookie somewhere in one of these compartments. He has no idea why there's like a turd in this brand new boat and there's like a freaking, he's got this thing like ready to go. I didn't even know Rob fished anymore. This is insane. Yeah, it looks sick. It's a good boat. All right, we're out of here though. Enough lollygagging. Let's get on the road. We got places to be, fishes to catch, and cars to sleep in. Because we got to camp tonight. We're camping. We're roughing it. Alex, you're driving. Psych. Oi! Oi, mate! A little bit of off-roading. Nice. Let's see, how long? Oh, dude, 4 hours and 30 minutes? It's actually way less than I thought. Oh, wait, hang on. 25-minute delay. Sick. Play some music. So I've been driving for quite some time now, and a whole lot of nothing has happened. That's why we haven't filmed much and why it's dark right now. But We're at one of my favorite places on planet Earth, that being Walmart, and we're gonna go pick up some food for tonight's camping session, which, might I add, we don't know where we're gonna be camping or sleeping at, but we do know that it's going to be a place that is a little unorthodox because we didn't book a campsite because I'm lazy and I always think of the moment. And yeah, I just like saving money. And one of the cheapest ways to travel and do these fishing videos is just to honestly just find like a parking lot or a Walmart or something you could just sleep at. I'm not sure if you guys know this, but during the whole New England Send, that whole video series, I spent quite a few nights in random parking lots, some residential, some public, maybe some private, I don't know. So I'm getting really good at this. So I figured that's probably what we're gonna do today. But before we do that, we gotta get some food. I've not eaten, you're probably starved too. We've been driving all day and I need some grub. So we're gonna get some of that grub at Walmart. I'm stoked. We need meat. We need that protein. What are we gonna get though? This looks good. Some of that organic beef, because I'm trying to be healthy. We're gonna get some beef for today's camping cookout. What else should we get? I got an idea. Come with me. Follow me. Just like some generic like beef seasoning. Should we get some of that Musquat or that Honey Hikery? Sweat and Smoky. Oh, I love Sweat and Smoky. This is so good. Put a little bit of that on your meat. What should I get? If I was Flair, I'd get the Red Hot. I'd just put Red Hot on my steak. Or I don't even have steak, it's ground beef. Beef and brisket, that sounds good. That sounds great. We've come to a conclusion. Alex and I both decided on what seasoning we want. Let's go. Well, I need bread. Or actually, more specifically, I need pita. Okay, haha, wow, it's like right here. Exactly what I was looking for. Whole wheat pocket pita. You're gonna love this. This is a camp recipe from back when I was a kid. When my camp counselor taught me how to make these. It's been a second since I've done this.
What are you grabbing?
Some Pokemon cards. I don't know, which one should I get? This would have been such a big deal as a kid, like just having free reign of the card aisle. All right, let's get one with Blastoise on it too. My man's Blastoise, hopefully this one's like taped, like someone opened this. What a bunch of degenerates. Okay, we're good. Got the plug. I'm stoked. I'm so hungry too. This is the only thing I'm worried about, the kayaks. Although I feel like if someone was messing with our kayaks at night, we'd feel it with the trailer because it like moves the whole truck, but still, I mean, people are ruthless. These are nice kayaks. But anyway, I can't worry about that now. What I have to worry about is cooking up some food. I gotta channel my inner Chef Boyardee right now. And I gotta make some food for the crew. It's a little chilly out here. I'm gonna put a sweatshirt on. I'll be right back. How's it going, guys? Hope you're enjoying today's video. That's gonna like make people's ears bleed. So what we got on the menu today is roadside pita burger. Kind of a old-fashioned recipe. It's nice because it's low maintenance, it's easy to cook, and there's little to no prep work. And the cleanup is very straightforward as well. As you can tell, I always carry a grill with me. This is a little, it's like a Eureka grill, I guess. I got it at REI. The first grill I had, I threw in the water because it lit on fire. So then I went and bought this blue one, and it's worked really well for me. Regulator's on, got the propane tank good to go. Pan looking a little bit dusty. You're not a germaphobe, are you?
No.
Perfect. In case you guys were curious, I know a lot of you people maybe watching this have never seen my videos. I didn't even mention what this is. This is my fridge. It's a Dometic fridge. I have it in the back of my my Lexus at all times. I know it seems kind of excessive, but when you do 1,700 mile road trips from Massachusetts to Texas, believe me, it comes in handy. Coolers suck because when you put ice in there and it melts, it gets disgusting. But this thing could get down to 28 degrees. I can actually freeze my goods. And if I were to go on a hunt or something like that, I could freeze like all my meat. Unfortunately, you probably wouldn't be able to fit that much meat in there, but you could freeze like back straps and stuff like that and it would last longer. But let's focus. Let's talk about the task at hand. Organic grass-fed beef, 93% lean, 5% fat. We are going to take this out of the package and season it because unseasoned meat is horrible. There's a lot of meat here. We're actually gonna have some leftovers. Got lots of salt on here. Salt is your friend. Okay, in goes the seasoning, which is beef brisket. Again, don't be shy. Load that beef up. Okay, we want this puppy to be pretty hot. We're There's really no use in cooking this slow. We gotta be quick. Trying to stay as low key as we possibly can, and by God, is cooking in the middle of Buc-ee's parking lot not low key? Here you have it. The whole idea behind this meal and this recipe is that it's quick, it's inexpensive, and anyone can do it. I can do it. I'm basically a chimp. It's also really easy to eat too. Basically, we take the meat that we just seasoned, crumple it up into tiny little pieces, cook it on high with some butter, like really, really go hard on the butter, and then we get our carbs through the pita, and we're literally gonna pack the meat once it's cooked within the pita, and then put some cheese on there, which will eventually melt because the meat is hot, and we've got just like the best, easiest, inexpensive roadside camping sandwich you could possibly think of. I know it's kind of a mouthful, but it's gonna be good. I'm very excited for this. Okay. Boing, boing, boing. Oh. You ever just touch a hot pan with your knuckle? Here's the best part. A little bit of cheese on top, and for the kicker, if you're into this kind of stuff, you add a little bit of that sauce. Just, I mean, a freaking little bit. Nothing too much. There you go. That's that good. All right, my guy. Alex, this is the lucky guinea pig.
Oh, man.
Give it a taste. Is it on auto?
It's on auto.
Cool. Try it out. You can hurt my feelings if it's bad.
Pretty damn good.
Yeah, solid. I think the missing factor is to toast the pita, but we're extra lazy today.
That or some ketchup?
Ketchup, some sort of sauce.
Just a little sauce.
Yeah. Nice. Well, you took another second bite, so I'll take that as a compliment. That's good, bro. If you guys do a lot of camping, a lot of traveling, a lot of fishing, this is so simple. All you need is some sort of propane grill. I know they make those little Isopro, or what are those called? Isopro attachments that go on those little Isopro cans. Those are also amazing. I just prefer this because I've got the tailgate. It's a lot easier. You know, just block out the fact that this is like a fully modded vehicle. Really, you can get this done with anything, like a sedan. I mean, you just need something to carry this equipment with. The freezer, the cooler is excessive. You can use just a regular like Igloo or something like that. That kind of stuff works really well. The point I'm trying to get at is, although this is some expensive gear, you can really get it done with minimal stuff. And as you see today, we're gonna be sleeping in a little parking lot. So again, not ideal, but we're making it work. We spent the whole budget on the truck, so we can't afford to sleep in hotels. That's why we're here. Not that this is like an imperative tip for you guys, and granted, I'm still kind of a rookie when it comes to this whole vagabond life deal, camping on the side of the road. But one thing I'd like to share with you guys is always pack trash bags in your sedan, your truck, your overland vehicle. That's such a simple tip. I know people are gonna be like, yeah, no duh, that's where you put trash. But seriously, something that a whole lot of people probably should think about doing. I've seen some people's cars before, and it gets grody, man. Like, look at all this. Like, what am I gonna do with this? Like, just throw it in the back seat? Hell no, bro, we're gonna be responsible. So we just finished cooking, which was honestly a lot of fun and very delicious. The only thing left now to do is to figure out our sleeping situations. What I wanna show you guys before we wrap up today's epi is basically how I sleep out of this truck. Now, today's a little different because we got Alex. It does sleep too, but it's a little bit snug, I will admit. It's gonna be kind of a challenge, but a challenge we're willing to take on. So I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek as to how we're gonna make this go down, so that we're both not big and little spooning each other tonight. We need a good night's sleep because we're filming some really epic stuff for tomorrow, which you guys will hopefully enjoy. But basically, every time I go on the road, I pack 2 sleeping bags. Whether we're gonna be sleeping in the tent or in the car, sleeping bags always work. Even though it's pretty warm right now, it's like probably high 60s, it gets really cold in Texas. So having like a 30-degree or lower sleeping bag is super key. And usually what I do is I stack up a bunch of my junk right here and I sleep on my drawer system. And that's nice and all, but the thing is we've got a ton of camera equipment this trip. We've got the rods and it's fairly packed. So what I have been doing recently is I've been adjusting some stuff in here. And what I'll do is I'll slide my seat forward. This is so clutch. This is the best part about having a Land Cruiser slash LX 470 is the seats are so comfortable. Like if you're an owner of a Land Cruiser, you know how comfortable these seats are. And as you can see, all I'm doing is I'm completely lowering them down. And in this car, you can lay these seats completely flat. And I mean like completely flat. So I'm 6'1", I require a lot of room when I'm sleeping, and this gets it done. So what I do, rip out my sleeping bag, grab these little beauties right here. If you don't have these, you need to get them. Even if you're like a fair weather camper, or if you're just doing a little bit of weekend sending, this is huge. This saves your spine when you're on the road. What I'll do is I'll lay this out, and it's basically a foam support system. But the cool thing about this one in particular is it will pack down to like a really small size, so that it's not like taking up a bunch of room. That's like also a really huge factor with traveling, is I have to make sure that everything I own or I pack is seamless in here. So this is gonna be kind of my cushion, my Sleep Number addition to the whole kit. People are probably gonna think this whole situation is very jank, but you don't understand. It is so comfortable, and that's all that matters. It doesn't have to look high tech, you know? Okay, there we go. We got the cushion down. Then after that, I got my blankie. Bring that off to the side. Hop into my Sleep Number. Zoot. Alrighty. There we go. This is actually how I sleep on the road or like in parking lots. Okay, I know this doesn't look great, but it's so extremely comfortable. And if it's really cold, I use one of these blankets too, which it honestly got so cold throughout the whole New England sun. There was one night where it got down to like, I think 32. Again, doesn't sound extremely cold, but when you're in a car with no heating, it makes a lot of difference. And there you have it. That is how I eat, sleep, and essentially live out of my car. I'm gonna do more videos like this on down the road if you guys enjoy it. I wanna kind of go over into more elements as to how I make this happen. And you know, this is still a work in progress. This build isn't completely done on the Land Cruiser, but as you can see, it's functional and it works. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate the view. If you guys have any questions for me about how I get this done, be sure to drop them in the comment section below. I would love to be of assistance of any sort. If you guys plan on doing this yourself, whether it be out of your Corolla, you know, your big Sequoia, your F-150, I'd love to give you guys some tips, because I have been doing this for quite some time, and it's fun, it's cheap, and it's effective. So anyway, I'm peacing out, signing out. Thank you guys so much for the view. As always, folks, keep sleeping in gas station parking lots. Never stop. I cannot believe we almost ended today's video without opening up these Pokemon cards. You know what that looks like? It looks like the cake pops that you get at Starbucks. Onyx, oh, Fuego, 120 HP. That's a unit. Oh, what the Shuckle EX. You remember this guy? He was Gen 2, he's nothing special. That's Fuego though, look at that, that's a decent pull. Got an EX, or GX, sorry, it's not an EX, it's a GX. This should be like a separate video, like an extra. Imagine like I just start posting like Pokemon. That'd be honestly so much fun to post. Anyway, thanks for watching John B's card unboxing. Is that even a word? Card unboxing in a parking lot. We appreciate the view. Catch you guys later.